Hi everyone, Stone Evans here, coming to you from my backyard in Dallas, Texas. And today I want to talk to you about momentum. You see, I watched the Super Bowl last night with my family, and if you watch the Super Bowl there in New Orleans between San Francisco and Baltimore, what happened after the halftime and after Baltimore ran back the kickoff for a touchdown, Baltimore really had all the momentum, and it really looked like that, they were going to put the game away. There was no way, San Francisco would be able to come back at that point. And then what happened is the lights went out. They had this big power outage, and everyone kind of stopped play. It took like 35 minutes before the lights came back on. And we were all over at my house here, just, relaxing, talking about the game a little bit. And I had said that, this is going to be a momentum change, for the whole game, because there had been this pent-up energy. It's like San Francisco really didn't get things flowing very well, and Baltimore had all the momentum. And had the lights stayed on and had the game continued to be played, my bet is that Baltimore would have ran away with the game. But instead, it's kind of like with that 35 minutes, everyone sat, got cold, went into their space, things slowed down. So that momentum that Baltimore had was interrupted by technical difficulties, and San Francisco was able to capitalize on that, score 17 points, come back in the game, and really get down to the very end of the game where they had an opportunity to win the game. They were able to turn the momentum around in the game, and that was caused by an interruption of play. I've seen it happen in many instances of life. In my sport of tennis, I see it all the time, some kind of weather delay, some, Djokovic and Ferrer might be playing, and I remember a match specifically, Ferrer was, way up, and Djokovic was really down on himself, and the weather was windy and this kind of thing, and then they stopped play. And at that time, Djokovic was way down. It looked definitely he was going to lose the match. But after the delay, hour and a half, he went and reset himself. The momentum that Ferrer had went away, and Djokovic had reset his mind and came out stronger. And I think that's what happened last night in the Super Bowl. Now, momentum is one of these things that once you establish it, it's hard to stop. It's like pushing a snowball down a hill. Maybe getting that started takes time, takes effort, and takes a while to build up that momentum. Or pushing a car on the street. If you had to push a car, you might need 3 or 4 people in those first few pushes. If the car's out of gas or something, or it needs a kickstarter or something like this, the initial push is difficult. It takes maximum effort. But once momentum is established, things get easier.